I can't hear nothing AG saying. I can't hear nothing he's saying on my laptop.
I ain't saying nothing.
See how low it is? See? I gotta be like this.
That's your mic. Shit. I hear you loud and clear. Shit. You ain't got your earbuds? He try to worry about that game.
I ain't got none. I ain't. He said something, but I ain't really think about it. I mean, it's gonna be hard for me to hear, but we'll get through it. It's gonna be fast.
Yeah, this is the easy one tonight. Yo, what's up, AJ Brooks? How you doing, brother?
How we doing tonight? What's up, my man?
Ain't nothing, man. We over here, Froggers on 436 and 434 with the live show, getting ready for the Elite 100 All-Star game that we know the artists have been accumulating up to. So it's pretty exciting. We got kids over there eating behind you. We got parents. It's pretty exciting to be here tonight. So we're gonna give a little bit for the show. Hey, we are Elite 100 all high school showcase. We actually cover 6 different regions. We have Brevard, Seminole, Volusia. We have Orange, Osceola, and Lake. So those are the things. But in order for us to keep making these things happen, I'm going to leave the little ticker all day long. We need your help. We have Cash App and we have Zelle. We'll tell you about the things that we're doing. And if God puts on your heart to help us out, we really would appreciate it. All right. Social media. You can check us out on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. We have every social media avenue there is. Any other social media you can think of, AJ? AJ can't hear me. But we have all the other social media. No, you good, AJ. I was just telling them about the social media. And YouTube. YouTube. We do have a YouTube channel as well. Elite 100 sponsors are needed in order to make this game successful. We take care of a lot of different things for the game. So we're looking for your support. Once again, on the bottom of the ticker, those are ways that you can support us financially. If you'd like to do a bigger sponsorship, shout out to people like Greg Francis and my peeps and Steve King that have given us major sponsorships. If you'd like to do something of that nature, get in touch with myself or AJ Brooks. Sponsorship opportunities, you can reach me anytime. By Facebook, you got all that. Or you can call me at 321-396-2224. Or you can reach us via email at info@elite100prospects.com. That's info@elite100prospects.com. My boy AJ, you got anything for the people? I know it's hard. I know it's hard for you to hear because it's so loud and crunk with all the kids up in here. But you got anything you want to tell the people before I talk a little bit about the commitments?
Commitments. I think we had a decommitment. It's a pretty big deal. 4-star cornerback Kai Bates decommitted from LSU. So we'll see. Obviously, the young man holds over 45 offers. So I don't think
somebody will take him. Somebody will take him.
Yeah, somebody gonna take him. So he'll find a home pretty soon. So that'll be a good for him. And then I know you got some commitment news you want to talk about, don't you?
Yeah. We have Josh Alexander Felton or Josh Felton Alexander. I can't remember. I just call him Big Josh. Big Josh has been fortunate to be invited to the Army Bowl game. Big Josh is going to be at the Army Bowl game in San Antonio, December 18th. Not San Antonio, in Frisco. Army Bowl game is in Frisco. They're going to be playing in the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Big Josh got an invite on Monday. So big shout out to Big Josh and the whole Edgewater. He'll be joining Kai Bates as well as Brandon Jacobs playing in that game. So shout out to those guys. All right, well, last week, we started playoffs. This is going to be a pretty quick one today. We covered all the regions. So AJ, I think we had someone in one metro, right?
One Metro is going to be
OCP, right?
OCP. Yep.
Yeah. How did they do last week?
No, they
Oh no, they
played
didn't
this
play.
week.
They didn't
You know,
play because
remember the one
yeah,
in
yeah, they had a bye.
yeah,
Yeah. So OCP will play this week. They're gonna
they
play,
playoff start
and they play
this
who?
week.
They got to go to Jacksonville, right?
They play Providence.
Yeah, Providence, Jacksonville.
They
So
play,
that
they
yeah.
play Providence.
All right. So then we're gonna go to 2 Suburban next, which they had. It was a lot going on. So we got into Suburban. We got. Well, I'd say this: we got that juggernaut that we knew wasn't gonna lose, and that's those Cocoa Tigers. How did they do, AJ? Can you hear me?
Two. Well, what about 1S? You want to do the 1S? 1S, we got
Oh yeah, 1S.
Melbourne
We sure
Central
do. Yeah.
Catholic versus Halifax Academy. That's a 1 versus 4 seed, and then the 2 versus 3 seed is Holy Trinity versus Trinity Catholic out of Ocala. So, well, matter of fact, I think that's the Trinity Catholic. Yeah, out of Ocala.
Yeah, that's the one out of Ocala. So we go with two Suburban. That's
Looking
Cocoa,
at 2
correct?
Suburban, we got a 1-5 matchup. Number 1 Cocoa versus number 5 Denellen. Denellen is right outside of Ocala.
Hometown of who? Hometown of
Ernie
our
Mills, baby.
the guy that's killing us in fantasy right now, Ernie Mills, Ernie Thrill Mills, hometown of him. But go ahead.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a good matchup, and Denellen got some pretty good athletes. But I think obviously Cocoa is the number 1 seed for a reason. So Cocoa go. They'll be at the crib waiting on Denellen to come in the jungle. So we'll see how that game shakes out.
Yeah, because Cocoa does not have to leave Cocoa if they went out until they go to state. Till they go to state. So all right. So next up, we still have some more.
Next up, we got a 2 versus 3 matchup. 2 South Sumter versus 3 Titusville.
That's a good matchup. That's a real good matchup.
Good matchup. Yeah, South Sumter actually lost to Cocoa last year in the playoffs. Titusville is good, but the South Sumter is tough, man. Them country boys in South Sumter tough. They got size, and they only lost 1 game this year, so both teams are used to winning. So we'll see. Titusville lost 1 game as well to Cocoa, so we'll see. But yeah, that's a good game.
I'm definitely that's one game I expect to see. However, it's going to be interesting. I still want to see Cocoa and Sumter match up. I really do, because like you say, one thing about those Sumter boys, they big country boys. They look like grown men. They're 15, 16 years old. So what else we got?
Next up, that's the last one for 2S. Only 21 schools remaining now in our covered region area. Last week we had 35. This week only 21. You win to go home, so the number's gonna keep decreasing. Let's go on to 2M. We got 2 Riverside versus 3 Bishop Moore. Big time matchup. I mean, my loyalties with Bishop Moore, so I'm pulling for them to pull that one out. They got to go on the road. So we'll see how they fare, but I like Bishop Moore on the road.
Yeah, we definitely want to support the home team, so we hope Bishop Moore does well. Real solid program. They probably did better than what people thought they would do this year. They've been playing very solid, and so hopefully they can keep it going. Who else? We have anybody else in 2 Metro?
That's it. Right? Moving on to 3S. 3S, we got number 2. We got a 2 versus 3 matchup. We got 2 Lake Wales versus 3 Leesburg.
Lake Wales is a 2.
Leesburg been having a good year so far. First year under Coach Moffitt and his staff. Lake Wales was undefeated last year. Currently undefeated. They won the state championship last year. I just think they're gonna keep rolling. Good building block year for Leesburg, but I think the season's over after Friday.
So we're saying, but who's number 1 in the region? Lake Wales is number 2.
Mainland.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, all right. Yeah, I forgot. Mainland is. Yeah, they're in the same. I forgot. All right. So Mainland Lake Wells last year they played in the state championship.
They probably gonna end up playing before the state championship.
Yeah, if they're in the same region. I thought they were in different regions.
Well, no, they might not be in the same region. I take that back.
I'm trying to figure out who the 1 seed is in Lake Wells.
They can't be in the same region because they played last year.
Right. But I'm trying to figure out who the hell is the number 1 seed in that region.
Who is one in that region? You gonna make me go look now.
Well, we'll figure it out. We'll let you guys know. Yeah. But I thought Lake Wells was number 1 in that region too. All right, so but Mainland we know is number 1 in their region. Who they got a big matchup against, one of our friends of the show, T-Rome and Rockledge Raiders. So we definitely will be looking forward to seeing that game.
Vanguard won.
That's Vanguard. Wow.
Vanguard won though.
But you know what? That was good for Vanguard because now
Lake Wells was undefeated. Lake Wells was 11-0.
I don't know, but if you Vanguard, Vanguard lost, right?
Vanguard lost 2 games.
Who they lose to? They probably saying their strength of schedule was strong. That's probably what they're saying. That's the only thing I can think of. It had to be due to their strength of schedule. Yes, like you see, like someone just said, it had to be due to their strength of schedule.
Vanguard lost to Buchholz and South Sumter.
Then no, I'm with you then, because even though because South Sumter is a lower classification. So yeah, that's crazy. But anyway, that's what it is. So we got Mainland against Rockledge. Mainland, took a beat down by them Lake Mary team, but Mainland had some players out, no excuses, but they did. Lake Mary was fired up, and that was actually probably good for Mainland that they lost.
Yeah, well, Mainland is they are 1 seed. They got
Rockledge was a 5, right?
They got a 5 seed. They got Rockledge. So
Hey, AJ, hey Warren, AJ see some little kids running through here.
Hey man, yeah, I just felt like I'm like, hey, hold on now, what's going on? I ain't know it must be little kid night out here too. But Mainland is the 1 seed. They got Rockledge, and I think it's gonna be a tall order for Rockledge. I think it's helmets to the left, shoulder pads to the right.
Because I'm to the left, so I'm thinking I'm looking to the Migos. But these little kids, boy, I'm telling you, these little kids at AJ, he gonna be on the news. Y'all gonna see this boy.
Yeah, they gonna hurt themselves. I won't.
Yeah. No. All right, so is that it for us in 2S, or do we have something else in?
Yeah. So then look, man, let's do this last one in 3S. We got 2 Egali versus 3 Sebring. That's a 2 versus 3 matchup. I like EG though. They've been playing real tough all year in close games, so I'm gonna go, EG.
Yeah, we got to give EG their props. They definitely have been doing very well. And I'm not picking anybody. We said we weren't picking anybody.
Oh yeah, I'm not picking either. I ain't even really meaning to pick that one. I ain't mean to pick that one because the next game is 3M. That's 1 Edgewater versus 4 Jones.
You got to pick them now. You've been steady picking.
I ain't picking nobody.
You've been steady picking.
I just want to see a good game, man.
And we said we weren't picking. Old habits die hard.
I pick every other game but that one. Hey, man.
This man did pick every game but that one. Hey, as y'all notice, I didn't pick no games because I just want to see it. I will be in that game, and I want to see a good game, and may the best team win.
But we talked about this game a little earlier. Edgewater is a better team than when they first played Jones, but Jones is also a better team.
AJ, hold on. We got to stop the presses. Look who's in the building. Hey, we over here in wing night. I thought Rob was gonna come by this wings video. Yeah, but I guess he the man. Congratulations on pledging Phi Beta Sigma. As usual.
Congratulations, Rob. Yeah. I ain't seen you in 8 weeks. But
that man was pledging. That man was pledging. Oh, yeah, he see the cash app. Yeah. You got to at least, Rob, you're a friend of the show, man. You got to at least send some cash app or something like that.
I need the wings, Rob.
We sitting in there, the man can't even eat. Like he's sitting over here with no food because he thought you was gonna take care of the wings. Now he's sitting there with hold on, Rob say, hey, we're gonna be back out here in 2 weeks, man.
Yeah,
We're gonna be back
Rob,
out in
that's
2
my
weeks. We
boy.
expect to see you out here,
I
man.
thought you were ducking me for them wings, dog. I was like, come on, Rob.
My man played that. To his credit, he was pledging Phi Beta Sigma, so he couldn't be seen for a while. You know, like usual, he always picked wrong. Like he picked them games wrong. He picked a sorry fraternity, but
which fraternity that one is? They got which one that one is?
they blue and white. They blue and white. Now,
Oh, blue and
I
white.
got to introduce you to Rob. I have to introduce you to your boy Anthony Feelings, who just became Anthony just became Hall of Fame at Morningside College. His son plays over at Apopka High. So I'll introduce you to a few of your frat brothers. So we appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Look, yeah, it's the truth, Rob. It doesn't change. And somebody, he just went over, so he'll fight for Phi Beta Sigma right now. Anyway, man, hey, it's good to have you back, man. Anyway, AJ, to go ahead and continue.
Oh yeah, so then we're gonna go on over to 4S. We got 2 University versus 3 D-Land. This is another rematch from earlier this season. It's gonna be a tough game, for a good game, a tough opponent for both of these teams. So yeah, we'll see how that one goes, man.
Well, we won't pick a game, but just so because everybody don't know, all those teams. Uh, what are the strengths of both of those two teams?
D-Land obviously is a run first team. They led by 2024 quarterback TJ Moore. But then they also have
TJ's gonna be in the Elite 100 game this year, right?
TJ's in the game. They also have dynamic athlete Javen Ross.
Very dynamic. He was Central Florida. He was Central Florida, basically 2-man guy last year for Central Florida. He won the award as a utility guy. He won that award.
And then University, University, they had a guys too. They got Jermaine Hayes. They're a well-rounded team. So D-Land was able to beat them the first time. It's always hard to beat a team twice. University's the 2 seed, so they'll be at home. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, shout out to both of those guys, man. We are dead serious about D-Land and University they played. Like we have that we talk about all the time. It's hard to beat a team twice. I think that the game is at D-Land this time, correct?
Game in University.
Oh, but didn't D-Land play University and beat them at University?
University, the 2 seed.
I'm trying to figure out how the hell you a 2 seed when D-Land's only losses was to Mainland and Seminole.
D-Land got 2 losses. University
Mainland
only
and Seminole.
Huh?
Mainland and Seminole. University only got 1 to D-Land. They got to do a better job of the strength of schedule because D-Land had a hell of a strength of schedule.
Hold on.
LaQuinn said we don't even forget about Lake Minneola.
University. Yeah, we didn't get to Lake Minneola, but University 10-1. They only lost 1 game. 2 main.
But that game was to D-Land.
2 D-Land.
And that score was pretty good too. That score was pretty good.
They lost to Mainland and they lost to Seminole.
And they were close games.
Yeah, so
so I'm trying to figure out because D-Land beat those guys by 2 touchdowns, didn't it?
The D-Land game with
University.
With them boys, let me see. It was close if I remember.
No, I think they beat them by 2 touchdowns, man. Because I think I was surprised. I was surprised at that.
2 touchdowns.
Well, we'll see. All right,
it was like 7 points. You might be right.
I think it was by 2. Could be wrong though. I think I was shocked that they beat University because I thought the game was going to be a little tighter.
It was 14-3.
So
they beat them by 11, but they only gave up 14 points. So that show you University.
They got a good defense. Yeah, they got a good defense because D-Land usually score more than that. So then who else we got in 3? Well, we got in Lake Minneola next up.
Lake Minneola, the 2 seed, they play Winegrass Ranch from the Tampa area. So Lake Mineola be at the crib.
They got a real shot this year because I think
Lake Mineola,
they'll play. If they can win this game, they play Lakeland. And I think they got a real shot against Lakeland this year. From what I saw.
Their offense is always dynamic. Coach Grant, he does a great job with the offense. His quarterbacks are always some of the top passing leaders in the state.
Every year, no matter what. Like guys, that's when you like. We're not talking about highly recruited guys either.
Lake Mineola, boy, they offense be piping. So we'll see if
O-line and D-line be doing a good job too.
Yeah, I mean, they play very good complementary football as a unit.
Really do.
But I'm just highlighting the offense because year in and year out, they have one of the top passing quarterbacks in the state.
The little goggles, is he gonna be in the Elite 100 game? Braden North. Little goggles. I call them little goggles. Braden, little goggles.
Oh yeah, hands.
Yeah.
He supposed to be in the game, but we'll see. But his teammate Denari in the game for sure.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we hands.
Hey, and so the guys know, hey man, we've been inviting guys. We're about 80 guys at this point. So if you're watching the show or if your kid's been invited, you might want to hurry up and get them done because by next week we will be ordering jerseys. So we need to have all this in line. So hey, just FYI. All right. So last but not least, we got.
So next up, last one. We got 4M. We got number 1 seed Lake Mary. Another rematch versus 5 Mandarin. They beat them the first time. And I think the loss to Seminole actually helped Lake Mary.
Yeah, helped them too. Right.
Some juice. So
yeah, helped them too.
I feel bad for Mandarin right now. If Lake Mary play Lake Mary football, they should handle business.
Yeah, I think Lake Mary probably win that one. Just like I said about Mainland, sometimes losing before you get in the playoffs, it's an hour opener, and so I think both those teams are going to be at their best. All right. So last but not least. Who else we got?
You need to check out Jake. I just said every year that they quarterback be one of the top quarterbacks in the state.
Hey man, once again, someone who don't listen when we be talking, but it's okay.
But LaQuinn though, he know though. But next up, we got another rematch: 2 versus 3. Seminole number 2 seed versus the 3 seed Apopka. It's a rivalry matchup.
You talking about the lineman?
It's a rivalry. Oh yeah, the quarterback, Jackson Hughes. My bad. You right.
He talking about the lineman.
Yeah, Jackson the quarterback. My bad. But this another a rivalry matchup, 2 versus 3. Where they play at the first time this year?
It was at Apopka. Remember?
Was it at Apopka?
Because remember, it was at Apopka.
So I think this. Let me check. This time it's in Seminole, low-key. And I always say Seminole has the best home field advantage. The atmosphere is like
they've been having it for a long time.
It's crazy.
It's electric. It's electric.
And especially in the playoffs. When the playoffs come, it get crazy.
The whole city. Seminole is similar to a Texas town where everybody in the whole city comes out and supports. So shout out to Seminole.
Yep. And then our last game is a 2 versus 6 matchup. 2 Plant out of the Tampa area. They've got the 6 seed Dr. Phillips. I mean, Dr. Phillips has to go on the road.
I like Dr. Phillips' chances against Plant. Like I said, previously the winner of Olympia and DP should make it to the regional finals. I like DP. They're getting healthy at the right time. Unfortunately, Olympia got caught, last week. But for them, but shout out to my boy, Coach Wells, my dog. I'm very proud of him. One of my closest friends, definitely in the coaching community. So I'm very proud. I'm glad that hopefully he can pull this thing out and at least get to the state semifinals.
Yeah, we've been saying it all year. Dr. Phillips was a dark horse team for us to make a long run in the playoffs.
We picked them a lot.
At some point they would have to see Olympia. I didn't think that matchup would be that early in the playoffs. but we knew whichever one of those teams won, we like them to go to the regional finals, the Final Four, just to be honest. So Dr. Phillips play they brand of football. I like them to go to Plant and come back with the victory. For real, for real.
Yeah, I expect Wells to do it. So I'm gonna, it's classic weekend.
He tied up.
Yeah, so my dog got to do something because we're gonna be at the classic. We're gonna be at the tent with me, him, Coach Shep, Coach Aubrey, Coach Gabe. For those who don't know, most of the coaches in Central Florida, at least the black coaches, do really get along. They, it's all, during the football season it's rough, but they really do get along. So I expect and class just come up to the tent, come and get you some food, all that kind of good stuff. So with that being said, man, we got the classic coming up. I left it on a ticker all day. Shout out to LaQuinn being the first person to support Elite 100 Prospects Cash App. Let you know, guys, know a kind of a litany of events that we'll be having on Tuesday in conjunction with Ellis's Belmont and his church. We are helping to pass out over 400 turkeys in the Central Florida area. Please pay attention to our social media. We'll have that out. Also on Wednesday, we'll be frying 6 turkeys, each one for each county, and each one of our kids will deliver to a needy family in the county. So we have Orange, Seminole, and Osceola already taken care of. We do need a needy family in Volusia, Brevard, and in Lake. So if you know a family that's needy that wants a fried turkey, please get in contact with us. We're talking about someone who's needy, not just you just because you want a fried turkey. And with that being said, those are the 2 big things coming up shortly. And as you can see, the ticker across we really appreciate, anything you guys can do, whether $5, $10, whatever it is, we appreciate it. AJ, you got anything else for the people?
We out of here,
Okay,
man.
before we go, want to give a shout out to Froggers for allowing us to be here. We'll probably be in 2 weeks presenting things to the kids. Please make sure you come out and help support. Froggers will make a donation for us on our behalf. So please make sure that you make a donation, come on out, or send us a Cash App or a Zelle donation. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. We also will be doing a toy drive with Greg Francis and his law firm, Francis Osborne. And so before I let you go, shout out to Sleeve King for our jerseys. And before we let you go, we'll play this. This is Francis Osborne. If you can, support them as they support the community. We are one of the people in the community they support. So we really appreciate that. And hopefully you guys will support them just like, and support us for that matter. So shout out with this, we're gone. We out of here. We're going to enjoy some of this chicken and we're going to eat and have us a good time. And hey, shout out to everybody supporting Elite 100. Appreciate you. Peace. Get this out of here. We out of here. Hold on. Get one. We're going to let y'all go with this.
When you've been injured in an accident or on the job due to the negligence of others, know this: your community has your back. Communities look out for each other, and I protect my community. Whether I'm fighting for a personal injury case, medical negligence, or winning the largest civil rights settlement in U.S. history, you will receive personalized and aggressive representation with a goal to maximize your win. Scan now to schedule your free consultation. Osborne and Francis, real tough lawyers.
I let AJ go, but I want to make sure y'all know one thing before I go. Let's go Colorado Buffs, baby. Hassan Wasim is going to be playing this weekend, so I expect him to put on a show like he's been taught. So let's go Colorado Buffs, baby. On Friday night, we get to see Hassan Wasim go against his boy Jamin Robinson, Washington State. I'm split here. My oldest son went to Washington State. Hassan gets to play on the same field his brother played on, so it's exciting for the Wasim family. So hey, but I'm with Colorado now, and shout out to Jamin Robinson, also an APK kid. I look forward to seeing those guys out there. Peace.